I thought she was gonna say Wild Wild West.
Yeah. You ready?
Do I have to introduce myself?
Well,
So she's not. He's gonna.
Sorry.
Give him a chance.
listen. Let me live, yeah. And this is
wanna
all
check the
getting.
time?
This is all getting kept in as well.
44.
This is
All
good
of this.
behind the scenes, you know.
All of
For,
this-
you need to put this on Insta.
This is what I'm saying. All of this is getting
I'm getting
kept in.
calls.
All right. Are we good, yeah?
Oh, let me take my phone off. This don't look
Like, put it on mute. innit?
It's
Like,
fine,
you know
sure.
them
Just
ones.
relax,
Yeah.
babe.
No,
Yeah,
but
just
everyone's
relax.
phone's not on the table.
No, but that's because mine's charging. I'll soon put it on the table.
My
My one's
my
in my
phone's
hand.
recording.
Innit? Like, my one's in my hand still.
Okay, ready.
We've
Yeah.
been ready.
This, so
fam.
you know, it's just not media trained at all. Yeah.
I'm Sherelle trained. Take me as I am. I'm ready. I'm
Yeah?
sweating. Come.
All right. Cool.
I feel nervous like I'm going on a ride. Sorry.
So we're
Okay, all right. Stop. It's Friday.
Hey, when you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Straight out the box, and we're back again. It's myself, Tailz. Today we've got a special show. We've got some ladies in the building.
Hey.
Do you know what? Normally I would introduce my guests, but I'm gonna let the people them introduce themselves. First off, I just want you to tell the people what's your name, what it is that you do, what you're about. Basically, it's real simple. I'm gonna start from my right, very right, far right, and then we work our way around.
Talk about me.
So yeah, very far right.
Hi guys, I am Lisa. So a bit about myself. I have a brand called Brown Coach PR. So I do PR and do that with entertainment, and also within different fields. But besides that, I also have Consciousness in the City, which is my platform I'm wearing now.
Big up, big up.
Supplied by my friend.
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay, we know the plug.
Boy.
Yeah, you know how presents go and all these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a brand that I have, which is a self-help platform to sort of like empower people. So
Yeah.
I post like positive quotes on a daily basis.
Right.
And that's what I do.
Okay.
And I'm fabulous.
Yeah, you see it there. All right. My next right.
Right, so I'm Knixz.
In the mix.
You know it is.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Nah, it's cool. So, just cool vibes, chilling. What I normally do is take pictures. So if you need a photographer, give me a shout. But yeah, man, cool vibes, chilling. Always ready to shake her leg, promote the ting. All the way.
And to my left, last but not least.
I'm Chaz. What do I do?
You
I
do
support
a
my
few things.
friends. I support all my friends all on this table.
Yeah.
I also do flyer designing. It's just
Graphics.
starting
There you
up.
go.
Graphics. And that's it.
I
Just
don't know
like to
about just
enjoy
starting
life.
out.
You know what I
What do you
mean?
Like if you need to be like managing
No,
your
I'm gonna
PR
interrupt
and
now.
thing.
Yeah.
PA services.
Big up my friend.
You know.
Because she loves to like downplay
Nah,
little bits about what
right.
she
You know
does.
what
and
I'm
just
saying?
makes it all sound a little simple. Like she just does a little
Nah,
newsletter and that's
nah,
it.
nah,
She's a
nah.
jack of all trades. But when it comes to the
Maybe.
graphic designing and all these things, she's very good at putting things together. So when it comes to like invitations, anything
That's
to
it.
do with graphic designing, she is good. She just doesn't like to push herself out there.
Even
but
still,
there's a lot of
like-
things out there that you probably wouldn't even realise after she's behind it.
Exactly, and she's really good at organisation.
And event management,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
doing
This
that
right
too.
there. Simple.
Thanks, sis.
Do you know what? That's a good look. At least like each and every one of you actually do something that's very well credible. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Done now. Funny enough, it was only the other day Lisa told me that you do photography, you know?
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't know that you did photography.
Yeah, man, that's my little side thing.
See, do you know what? Yeah, we need to talk and everything like that. And you with the flyer, well, yeah, I only found out, a couple of days
I
ago?
can't believe it. I'm all
Sherelle, you
Listen.
see?
They're like,
And do you know what? To be fair, I even see that the little flyer that you did that you
For
sent
sure.
to,
yeah.
for that
Yeah,
event.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Still, I like that still. But obviously, before we get any further, I've got some questions that I want to ask you ladies, and I want straight and real answers. Yeah. Now, it's basically an
Is it my
ultimatum
juice, yeah?
question. It's either one or the other. Yeah.
Okay.
So if
you can't
Yeah.
decide it.
yeah, it's either one or the other. So the
Smart.
first question to all of you lot would be, all right, are you lot the pajamas type when you go bed, or are you lot the commando type?
As in-
Free up.
Oh.
Whoever it is, boy.
Half my body's freed up. The rest I got clothes.
No, see me, I don't do pajamas, but I have to wear like shorts. Do you get it? Like,
Yeah.
I don't do trousers. Like I don't. That's too much.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in pajamas. When you
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
straight
yeah.
to
When
t-shirt.
do you know what it is?
You
When
know,
that's
or
what I'm
something
talking
like
about.
that. You
I
said
wear,
shorts.
Something
that's what
free
I
up.
mean. Like
Just
knickers
something
in
free
it.
up.
Nothing. I'm talking about nothing.
No. I don't do that.
Okay, well I do.
Yeah, sometimes.
Cause yeah. When I sleep, you see when I sleep, I'm weird. It's like I like to have on minimal clothing, yeah, but then I have to have like coverings. You get it?
Yeah.
So like obviously I like the idea of either being in a t-shirt and my knickers and my little blanket. I'm good.
Ah,
Like,
okay.
But I can't do the trousers thing. I don't do pajamas, onesies. Like that's for
No,
babies.
that's too hot.
Like that's for babies.
It's too hot. It's too hot.
All right, cool. The next one, silly one, yeah.
Wait, I didn't get to ask.
Oh, sorry,
I
my
said
bad.
t-shirt. I only wear trousers when I go to people's house.
No, I can't do trousers.
No, because it's just like
Shorts.
respect, innit? I have a t-shirt.
So
and
about
a
longer shorts, no?
No, trousers.
Oh.
Don't
Trousers?
mind
So you're
out
gonna
there in
sweat for people's
yard.
comfort.
It's okay. I like to be warm anyway.
I hear
But
that.
yeah, generally every day, t-shirt.
Okay, cool. Do you wet your toothbrush before you put the toothpaste?
Before.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Before 100.
Before?
Can't
Some
do the
stealth-
I
dry.
don't know why. It just
Dry.
feels like
It's like
it don't feel
on
right
your teeth,
otherwise.
like,
It's
like,
like
nah.
taking a tablet without
Yeah.
the water. It don't make
Yeah.
sense. Like put the water
Yeah,
first and then
scratchy,
swallow the
scratchy.
tablet.
Very scratchy.
And you
So-
don't know what's been flying on your toothbrush?
I didn't really think about that.
No,
Like
but you know,
bacterial particles.
you know that toothbrushes have got like cases now that you can get. Do you know what I mean? You
True,
can just,
yeah,
just,
yeah.
just slide it up in there. So what? So you wash your toothbrush, put the toothpaste on, and then run
Again,
water
water,
over
yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's the.
Say about how you rinse it after
Yeah.
when you're done.
That's
Do you know what I
the
mean?
routine,
Hey, what is that a black figure? Or do you think everybody's doing that? I just
everyone
want to
does
know.
that.
I just thought everyone did that. I ain't
Let me
gonna
think
lie.
about it.
Yeah, I've been just doing that naturally.
You know what? It depends. I don't really think about it.
That's just what I do.
Because I only had one white friend that was really close to like that to know how she used
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
but I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
remember because we were friends for that long.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't remember.
yeah.
All them
yeah.
times we had sleepovers, I don't remember. I just remember the food and the memories. To get they were
Yeah,
turkey,
no,
so obviously they
straight
could
wash.
cook.
All right, cool. When you're going out on a night out, do you decide what you're gonna wear by the shoes, or do you decide by the jewelry, or by?
The
I ain't
outfit
gonna
or
lie to
whatever.
you. It is the shoes most majority of the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
if your foot not comfortable, then the look not go.
Nah, I
I
hear
hear
you.
that.
See, for me, it's both.
Yeah,
The reason why I say both here is because I decide my outfit first,
Yeah.
and then based on the outfit that I really want to wear, I have to find the right shoes in my wardrobe to
Yeah.
obviously go with that outfit.
Yeah.
And if I can't find it, then I get mad. Then I change the outfit to obviously suit
That's
the
what
right
I'm
shoes.
trying to say.
Do you
So
get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
But
why
I
you
have
see
to have
that.
comfortable
Yeah.
footwear, but I
You
have
see
to
that
be
upset
satisfied
right
with
there?
the outfit.
To avoid that upset, I pick
But
out
I
the
have to go
trainers
for it. I don't
first.
care. That's why I get mad.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know,
true.
you
That's
know.
why I
I'm
get
thinking
mad.
about it.
Yeah.
What
That's
do
how I
do?
learned
In my
from
head, I
that.
picture my outfit.
I do, and then
Yeah.
sometimes
And
I get
obviously
to
you
the-
got your favourite footwear.
then you get to the closet and yeah. It's a
But with
different story.
trainers, I'll be like, oh, I want to wear this one and it's got this colour in it. That's why I always buy black trainers.
So what? When you lot buy clothes, like you randomly just think, do you know what, you're gonna treat yourself today? What is it? Just like you're gonna buy trainers or footwear with that outfit, or you just looking to just buy the outfit
Just
itself?
buy
Buy
the
the
team.
outfit. See what.
buy
And then
Just
you see
buy
what
the
works
team.
with at home.
Yeah,
Right.
after, 'cause you
Or
probably
sometimes
buy that
if you
Yeah.
have to buy the footwear, then you have to buy the footwear. But majority of the time, you've got the 1-2 kind of like shoes or crepe that you can wear with majority of your outfits, like,
Yeah.
and it will still look bad. So
Ah,
it's
okay.
good.
Alright, then online shopping or going to the store and
Online
buy.
shopping.
shopping.
It's-
Online
I'm a
shopping.
bit,
You
I'm
lot
a
are
bit
all
of mixture.
mad.
I'm a bit
I
of
don't-
mixture. I'm a
yeah.
bit of
'Cause I
mixture.
don't have patience.
You see, when it comes to the online thing, yeah, it's about getting the sales, yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, like, for example, trying them on and actually liking if I like how the shoe fits,
Yeah.
have to go in the store.
Yeah,
Have to go in the
yeah,
store
yeah,
because you
yeah,
can
yeah.
buy it online, and when you try it on, you're like, no,
But
this is
do you
not
know
how I
what?
thought it
That's
was
why
gonna
I
be.
feel-
That's why
You think
I'm
about it.
religious with who I shop with online, because
Yeah.
once I find my peoples that I shop with online,
Aldo.
Yeah.
done that. Love.
That's the first time I ever heard about it when I met Lisa. Aldo.
I don't know. I just love Aldo. But literally, once I find my couple shops, whatever
Yeah.
they are, I stick to them. So then I feel more trustworthy with what I pick from them. But obviously,
Yeah.
you know how it goes. You still have times when but it just doesn't work out. And I
But
don't
what
like
is
to
it
return
about
stuff.
you lot not going into the store and buy it? Like,
It's just
what-
long.
yeah, but then if it don't fit you, all that returning back is
I
long.
don't mind returning because I know I might be getting
See,
money back or changing the size.
Like I said,
True.
when it comes to online, it's
Yeah.
only when it sells.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
nah.
yeah.
Like
That makes sense.
that's the only time I'm online. But
No,
other
I
than
shop
that, is
online.
it's
Yeah.
go in the store.
What's the top store to shop online? Where you ladies shopping at? Was it ASOS and Boohoo and all
I
of them
don't like
things
ASOS. Boohoo, Pretty Little Thing. Because they always got discounts.
What happened to that store? What's it? Misguided. Is that still here?
That's still there. It's
It's still
expensive.
here, but I don't really shop with them no more, you know.
No.
I find now I just mainly shop with like you said, Boohoo, Pretty Little Thing, but I don't really like them no more, to be honest. Because I feel like their stuff are missing. They're too
Depends.
mismatched now.
Yeah.
But like when I order from like everyone else, and maybe
Yeah.
probably like Fashion Nova and that,
Yeah.
it's minimal problems.
Yeah.
And other
yeah.
random websites as well sometimes.
Okay. All right. Last question. When it comes to guys, what's the first thing you look at? Is it crepes, their clothes, their smile, their face, their hair? Like, what's
I
the
ain't gonna
first
lie.
thing that you look for?
Footwear.
Face and mouth.
Footwear.
Yeah.
I can
The
respect
mouth,
that.
like, your
Footwear.
mouth needs to look good. If your foot are crisp, yeah, and your mouth don't look.
Then
clean
that's
like I wanna
so
kiss you,
no.
forget.
Then that's
Forget
it.
Yeah,
You
but-
scan from
That's
from
where I
toe
start.
up. Scan
No,
start
I
from
scan
toe.
hair
You
first.
scan. You
Yeah.
scan.
I scan hair,
Nah.
then down.
Oh, so you scan from the face then down?
Yeah, facts.
See,
Because
mine's
if
foot then
nothing
up.
here
Yeah.
is groomed and presented, then like, do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Then forget it.
Yeah, the face.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, that's
forget it.
true.
Because you know some people that it's just like how man them will say about females or whatever. Like, you know, it's the same thing with man them as well. Do you know what I mean? When your mouth might not necessarily look clean, you see people like that. It's not about race. Like
Yeah.
it's just facts. You see people like that.
Yeah, but do you know what? Obviously, with certain man, if you got the figure, certain man will
They won't mind anyway.
Yeah, they
And
they
vice
wouldn't mind
versa.
that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure you lot have come across the guys
That's
that hench
true.
and
I
got a
think that's
nice
just a
body, but the
personal
face
thing.
ain't all that. But because the body's saying something, you know what I mean? You might give
Man
that a
them
little.
say that a lot though.
Really?
Yeah. That's like, that's
I
just the
think they
reality of
tolerate
it.
a bit more in that sense.
See it there.
Do you-
Listen, you could be in a dead outfit, but
When
if
it
your
comes to the
figure is
bedroom-
popping, yeah, they a
I
lot of man
think,
will
do you
not
know what
care.
it is, yeah?
I think guys
men,
look at body.
I
Yeah.
think men tolerate more when it comes to the bedroom. But you see when it comes to like females probably picking relationships, that's when,
Yeah.
do you get what I mean? It's the
Yeah.
other way around.
Do you know what the funniest thing? Oh wait, actually, so you said mouth or face. You said trainers, footwear. What's
Face then down. Does that
So
make sense?
basically, face is the
Yeah,
first thing you
yeah.
look for. Wow, mad. Do you know what the funniest thing is? Because I was going to go into the topic that I was really going to talk about, but because you've spoken about that and the
Yeah.
relationship thing, I'm going to flip
Then
it the other way.
energy.
Now I'm going to have to do it back to front. So basically, I was having a debate with, I don't even know her name, but big up herself if you remember my thing, if you watch my thing. She was talking about, you see, when a man can still love a woman, a man can cheat on a woman, his woman, but still love her. But then if a woman cheats on her man, then that woman don't love her man. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah.
It is a fair statement because
Serious?
do you know why I say it's a fair statement? Because you gotta understand when it comes to females, when it comes to having that sexual connection with someone, it's completely different to how it is with man them. You see what I'm saying? Like with females, you more wanna be with that person, that's your person for life.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's fucked up in whatever way and manner, you're not looking at him in that way anymore. So
Yeah.
that's why you're able to free up the thing to
Yeah,
someone
after.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want him in that way anymore.
Yeah.
She still love him, but she's
Yeah.
not in love with him anymore. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's literally based on the fact that when it comes to females, we're more emotional than man them. If you
Yeah.
actually think about it.
That is true, and I think that
True.
goes we've been saying as well. Like, I think for a woman, when she's emotionally signed, when you know how it goes already, when a woman gets to the stage where it's like she's emotionally signed out,
Yeah.
regardless of her being physical with somebody else or not,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Once a woman gets to that stage, she's done.
Oh,
So
wow.
like, do you get what I mean? So I just feel like it depends on that situation. I definitely agree. Women are more emotional, and that's, with that being said, that's why when women do get to that stage where when they're done. So whether they choose to carry on doing something with who they've got whilst they've got their man, they can do that because they've emotionally clocked out. Because we invest so much emotionally, like you said. That's why a lot of the time women do catch feelings if they are in a situation that might not be under it. It can happen.
So what?
but,
You're telling me that, like,
but it's not to say that man them don't catch
They
these
u-
feelings. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like at the same time, like you guys can be emotional creatures too.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
there's
express different.
exactly expressed in a completely different way.
Yeah.
Like, and that's understanding, and that's going like having your conversation with the person and having that mutual understanding and that mutual agreement. But at the same time, you gotta understand certain things. Guys don't really seem to understand that women will not think in that way or manner. No matter how much you say, we understand, but don't expect us to think that way for when the next thing comes up again. We're going to react exactly the same way again.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Do you think that So are you saying in other terms that basically it's more acceptable for a man to go out there, do that, and for a woman to still take him back after that?
I'm not saying it's more acceptable. I'm saying it's dependent on the relationship between the two people themselves.
Yeah.
So if that's what their agreement is, then that's for them. That's them. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
So what about fuck ups? Like, you know, the ones you're drunk, one night stands, like it wasn't a thing. You don't even know this brother from what? Nowhere. You couldn't even tell me. You couldn't even tell him his name. What? She still don't love her, man? Because she just slipped up that one.
Again, that depends on the person.
Yeah.
It depends on the person because everyone takes sex in a different way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Some women are like that and some women aren't. It just depends on the female.
Also, it depends. Every female's got different boundaries. I might accept and keep accepting his fuck ups for bare long, but then my friend might say, you know what, he's only got 2 chances. Do you get what I mean? Everyone's got different boundaries. Everyone will take,
That is true,
Yeah.
and I think
It's
with
true.
that being said, like Cheryl says, she's right because sometimes it can even depend on the situation, like the person, should I say? Because just like Chaz said, you could be in a relationship with this guy or seeing him regardless of how committed you two are to each other, and you might just tolerate. You might not even tolerate nothing. Like he does one major fuck up or a couple, and you're like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then the next guy now, you have a different connection who you may meet, regardless of whether you made it to relationship stage or not.
Yeah.
And then you tolerate way more than you did with the most recent person or anyone else in the past. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes it could be based on
The person.
the connection you have. But I don't know, going back to what you said about the whole cheating aspect or whatever with men, sometimes that's also why women stay.
But do you believe that we still love you though?
The man loves them, but then they think because of that, he's not emotionally vested there. He's just only investing his things. And some women are okay with that.
Yeah, no,
Some
I
women are
see
okay
it.
with that, but I don't know about all of that.
Again, it depends on the connection with the person. Only the person that's in love with that person will know when that person's in love with them or not in love with them.
But then again,
You know
so
what
if
I'm
you're
saying?
saying that, then how can you then we then say, do you know what? It's a fair statement to say that if a woman cheats on you, then obviously she doesn't love you. If we're basing it on everyone's individual and everyone's their own.
Again, each person's different, but you gotta understand again when it comes down to the psychological bits of it.
Yeah.
You're gonna come down to this like those when you go down to it. Yeah, if you want to make it black and white, that comes across that way, but. Unfortunately, that is a very blurred subject, like, you know what I'm saying? It's very grey. You can't be black and white with it because it's literally down to the person. You don't know the connection. You don't know what their love is.
Yeah.
And so you don't know, like, you just don't know. Only they know what it is, innit?
Yeah.
They know how it is when they're in love with each other. They know what goes on, what don't go on. They know what love is and in love. They know the difference between the two. And that's up to that person to say, yeah, he still loves me. Do you get me? Because only she would know.
No, I hear that.
You know what I mean?
So let me ask you like this. Let me throw you a curveball. Yeah? Do you think that black men cheat more than any other race?
Nah.
No.
I think every race is just as bad as each other.
Do you know what, yeah? Based on what you just said, even I was going to say, don't get me started. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, go on.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I think we just need to boil it down to all this comparison with like men this and then women that. I think we just need to bring it down to reality. Like cheating is cheating, and we all know that there are women out there that can cheat, and depending on the situation, maybe they feel nothing. And then there's the same for men. No, sir.
Yeah, you got.
No, they don't want the bloopers.
Let me just address this now, innit? Like, I'm petrified.
got some things flying in the yard.
I ain't got time. It's the only thing I'm scared of. I will
Yeah,
the
that
spider,
looked
but I'm not
crazy.
playing
But I'm
with
like,
it.
you know when you just did not know where it was coming
Right.
Do you know what? I was just thinking about my camera, you know.
to. You know?
Yeah, listen,
I
I
would've
would have been
been
a sad day. I would be vexed. Sad day for me.
You're good, man.
No, but
Yeah,
carry
man.
what you were saying though.
Let me get back to my point now. I just had to breathe.
No, I understand.
But yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like cheating is cheating. Do you know what I mean? And I just
Yeah.
feel like at the end of the day, it's down to us as women. Like we just have to know our worth, and it's the same with men. Because let's not even get it twisted. There's man them out there that are suffering just like someone.
Oh,
And when I say
150%.
that, yeah,
It's
you
true.
see, if
It's
you've
true.
90-day fiance, yeah, in the same way how you've got man all over the world, they might be like, you know. In the same way women can do too much and will do bare things for a guy, like
Yeah.
let's say he's not your man and you're doing bare things that you're cook for and treating like your man and
Yeah.
I don't know, go all out and basically do holidays and all kind of extent. In the same way, you've got man them that might just dish out their pocket to someone that's not doesn't
Yeah,
appreciate
it's
them.
true.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
We all do it in different ways, like or have done it. So
Yeah.
it's like wrong is wrong in it.
Yeah, no, it's
But
true.
like it kind of reflects for all of us. I just feel like it's a bit much to be like, oh, in all races, as we know, even like in the Asian community, the Jewish community, they all cheat. Like if a man wants to cheat, he's gonna cheat anyway, even if he lives
facts.
around the corner.
They all do it.
Facts.
Even if.
There's no race on
Do you
it,
know what I
fam.
mean?
Yeah.
There's no race on it at
That is
all.
it. And
No
in the
race
same
on
way,
it.
some people be like, oh, like they'll rush into a relationship, like, and think that because they're in a relationship, a man won't cheat. A man will cheat on you.
Yeah,
can
at any
cheat on you
period
same way.
he can. But then to be fair, it's the same
And
as
it's
a
the
woman.
same with women because
Exactly.
you hear man them talk about getting burnt too.
Exactly.
Ah,
Exactly.
do you
A lot of
thi-
them don't talk about it though, but you know, it's something.
All right. Do you
yeah.
think who takes heartbreak worse, men or women?
Men,
Yeah.
because we're immune to it. We're not immune to it, but
No,
like,
don't say that.
let me back all the way up.
I get what you're saying, right?
Let me back all the way up. Let me just back up. The point I was trying to make, I'm not saying we're immune to it, but you see women, yeah, like, it's not even just because, okay, we're maternal and all these things and, you know, women naturally have a way of, like, expressing their feelings and loving all the things and we love differently and we love harder. We all know that, okay?
Yeah.
But with that being said, when it comes to even people looking at their own families and even in situations, women naturally tolerate more when it comes to relationships. Sometimes it's not even just because you've had a child with the person or whatsoever. We naturally do. Like, even if you've done it a couple times when you was younger and now you don't because you know better as you're older, or you always had your head screwed on when you was younger. And some people fuck up when they get older. But as women, at some point, for facts, you're going to experience it whether you was younger or older.
Yeah.
So do you get what I mean? So my point is that because of that and other things that we have to deal with, just like how men have to deal with a lot, like sometimes that's why women, you find them in situations where they're married for a long time and, you know, they might not have everything all together, but they can do more to sort of like hold that situation for whatever reason it is. Sometimes it's because of the kids. Sometimes it's because of their clock. Like, I don't know. It can be anything, but
Yeah, no,
that's what I just it came out all the way wrong. But
Nah.
that was my point. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is as well? Like, what tends to happen with a lot of guys as well when you go down, when you have that conversation with man them, normally when they're younger, like, especially like a lot of the fuck boys as well, like, when they were younger, they probably gave their all to that one girl. She did whatever it is and just scarred man for life like that. And then, even though other females are coming into his life to try and like repair that, it's like, you know, where it's just that bit that's just not gonna be healed. It's not the right person kind of thing. I think that's what a lot of girls don't tend to understand. That's what happens with a lot of the psyche of the man them. So like, they're throwing themselves out to the man them, but they're not actually understanding what was his hurt or what is his pain or why is he actually acting this way. Once you find that out, then you kind of know a little bit better like how to be that person for him. And once you know how to be that person for him, then you will understand the whole going into a relationship properly, and then cheating might not be on the table as much and blah 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 and all of those different factors. But I think what tends to happen is people don't really get to know each other and understand the psychological of the person, like find out like, you know what I'm saying, like find out what happened in their childhood, like actually find out how they grow up, what went through them. Did you go through anything?
Because sometimes people can't open up. That's the
but
next.
that's
That's why we
another
have so
thing
much
as well.
problems.
Yeah.
We need to break that.
Some
You
men
need
are
to do
very
that.
much closed off. when it comes to those
But
sort of
then
things.
that's where females need to kind of understand is if a man's acting a certain way, maybe something happened in the past and that's why he's acting that way, and just leave him. just be like, you know what? I'm not even going to put myself through that whole headache. Let me just leave and be. He's showing the signs of X, Y, Z. Let me just take myself out of the situation one time. And they will avoid heartache as well. But what tends to happen is that because it's expected of like ladies to go through heartache from a young age, from when they're a teenager and like that, like you said, used to it.
People go through
but
it and
it's
don't
not,
even know
you
they're
know what I'm
going
saying?
through it. Do you know what I mean?
So it's like you saying like, why is it when it's the other way around kind of thing? You don't really hear it from the guys because they don't really tend to talk up on it.
Yes,
and so
that's my point.
It's mad.
And a lot of the time, sometimes they don't even have a voice. Like when I said they don't have a voice, everyone has a voice, but not all men feel they have a voice, whether it be in their household or just in society in general. Because a lot of the time, we're just naturally deemed as right a lot. So that's why sometimes a lot of men don't speak. But with that being said, we've got women now who are open and sort of like show all the signs to give them the floor to be open. But if you yourself can't get to that stage of opening up, as a woman, there's not much you can do. And you have to realize you can't fix a man like that. Do you get what I mean? You can support him and be there for him. But if it gets to a stage where you're breaking yourself, you have to know how to maneuver, whether that means let go or change how you are with your partner. I don't know.
Do you know what? How long? I know I don't know if I can really ask this to say how long, because everyone's really an individual, but because you get some instances where you got that closed off guy, he had his heart broken or whatever, and girls like, women might be like, do you know what? I'm tired of waiting for him, like, because I want this from my man. He's not giving me what I want. Like, so instead of me wasting my time and sitting here forever, hoping or wishing that he could change this person, let me just move on. Is there a substantial amount of time that a female should wait?
That's down to the female, but
Individual.
it's down to her.
Individual,
Everyone
like,
takes it differently, but
It's individual.
Everyone's got their boundaries, like I said before. Like, you will only put up with what you can.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So you're willing to, like,
yeah.
I think,
yeah.
No, Shell's right. We just have to know. I
Exactly.
think we just have to know, like, when enough is enough, innit?
No, I'm just trying to think of,
'cause
like, personal experiences, like...
To be fair...
Do you know what it is? You have to know... Okay, let me just say what it is. Do you know what it is as well, yeah? I feel like, regardless of, on both perspectives, man, woman, like, you have to know in whatever situation you're in, whether you're... especially if you're not in a relationship and you're dating or whatsoever, you have to know when it's okay for you to sort of like put all your eggs in one basket from when you shouldn't. Do you get what I mean? So like you said, like, when it's enough, you could be seeing someone for a long period of time or whatsoever, but at the end of the day, if you're not committed and you're both ain't got that full commitment, there's no reason why you should have had all your eggs in one basket. It doesn't mean that you need to spread eagle for everybody. You don't need to do all of that. Some people, you ain't got to do that. But if you happen to meet somebody and they're showing you some sort of interest, be open to that. Because what a lot of women do, like, and you'll be so surprised, like, just because they're seeing someone or whatever, everything's up. The man ain't doing nothing, you know.
Wall is up.
Nothing. Listen, the man's not doing nothing. Like, there's no ring. There's no. Okay, forget the ring, because, like, we're not talking about marriage. We're talking about relationships, because relationships is a struggle. It's hard to get there.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? Let's forget marriage for right now.
Yeah.
There's no signs of commitment to get to that stage of, yes, I want you to be my woman sort of thing. It's just us. Like, obviously, actions in time is going to show if what he said is true. Do you get what I mean? You have to take risks at the end of the day. But if all of that is not there, why are you sitting there spreading your eggs, keeping all of your eggs with that one person? It doesn't make sense.
No, I say that all the time.
Because be smart about it. You don't need to fuck about. You can talk to other people, get to know them, and see who's worthwhile, and then stop what you got to stop.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because I get some people do go all over the way.
I don't know why you're busting up.
It's true.
Wait.
It's true.
Go on.
Sorry, just to go on your point.
Talk
You
your
can
thing.
talk, but what if you start having sex with that person?
That's your business.
It
your
happens.
business.
That happens sometimes
That's
too
your
as
business.
well.
Other guys.
That's your business.
Yeah, why not?
That's your
Sorry,
business.
say that again. What do you mean?